Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Wednesday. Got the public betting guide for MLB, NBA, and NHL today. So be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on the action. Turn on those notification bells. And yeah, we'll hop in it. We'll start with the MLB here. We got Mets and Tigers, game one. 67% of the money on the Mets minus 1.5. 83% of the money on that under 9. And then 68% of the money on the Mets money line. Diamondbacks and Rangers, 78% of the money on Arizona plus 1.5. 87% of the money on that under 8. And then 71% of the money on the Rangers money line. Giants and Astros, 97% of the money on the Astros minus 1.5. 61% of the money on that under 7. And then 86% of the money on the Giants money line. No info on the Phillies and Dodgers right now. So check that out later when that does get published. Reds and Padres, 52% of the money on the Reds plus 1.5, 73% of the money on the over 9, and then 67% of the money on the Padres money line. Mets and Tigers, 73% of the money on the Mets minus 1.5. 55% of the money on the Mets game over 8.5, and then 59% of the money on the Tigers money line. Pirates and Rays, 54% of the money on the Rays minus 1.5, 93% of the bets on that over 7, and then 87% of the money on the Pirates money line. Braves and Marlins, 62% of the bets are on the Braves minus 1.5, 68% of the money on that over 8.5, and then 55% of the money on the Braves money line. Cubs and Nationals, 90% of the money on the Cubs minus 1.5. 96% of the bets are on that under 8.5. And then 92% of the money on the Nationals money line. Guardians and Yankees, 83% of the bets are on the Guardians minus 1.5. 74% of the money on that over 7.5. Then 87% of the money on the Yankees money line. Blue Jays and Red Sox, 85% of the money on the Blue Jays minus 1.5, 70% of the money on the over 9.5, and then 79% of the money on the Blue Jays money line. Twins and White Sox, 89% of the money on the White Sox minus 1.5, 78% of the money on that under 8, and then 90% of the money on the White Sox money line. Orioles and Royals, 88% of the money on the Orioles minus 1.5, 83% of the money on that over 9, and then 85% of the money on the Orioles money line. Angels and Cardinals, 86% of the money on the Angels minus 1.5, 58% of the bets are on that under 7.5, and then 86% of the money on the Angels money line. Brewers and Rockies, 58% of the money on the Brewers minus 1.5, 99% of the money on that over 12, and then 60% of the money is on the Rockies money line. And the Mariners and Athletics, 91% of the bets are on the Mariners minus 1.5, 64% of the bets on that over 7.5, and then 55% of the money is on the A's money line. All right, we'll go to NBA. Sixers and Celtics, 65% of the money on the Celtics minus 10, 78% of the money on that under 217, and then 96% of the money is on the Celtics money line. And then NHL, Devils and Hurricanes, 67% of the money on the Devils plus 1.5, 74% of the money on that over 5.5, and then 54% of the money is on the Hurricanes money line. And the Oilers and Golden Knights, 76% of the bets are on the Oilers minus 1.5, 87% of the bets are on that over 6.5, and then 62% of the money is on the Oilers money line. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Wednesday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Thursday. Have a good one.